This is Father Jonathan Meyer. Welcome to Alive as we look at our Sunday readings. This is Mark chapter 6, 1 through 6. Ordinary Time Week 14. Mark chapter 6, 1 through 6. Family is one of the most amazing, but also one of the most painful experiences that human beings have in their lives. Someone was just recently in my office in tears. They've lost both of their parents, and their siblings are now fighting. Sides have been taken. Names have been called. Family unites us. Family can terribly divide us. We see this in our gospel passage today. We see people trying to tear down who Jesus is because of his family, because of gossip or belief or slander and it's just terrible. It's terrible how families often will treat each other, and it's terrible how human beings treat each other because of their families, because of their upbringing or the side of the tracks they were raised on or what someone else in their family did. We automatically, shift to them as well. Families are one of the most powerful things in our world, and yet they can also be tremendously painful. And yet we're called to always take the higher road. We're called to realize that God does call us to family. He does call us to relationship. He does call us to be people of family life, because the church is the family of God. But to do that, we need to have mercy. We need to have forgiveness. We need to see things as God sees them, and not in the petty brokenness that our world thrusts us to. Family, so important. That powerful passage, that passage, the acronym that we've been using in our parish, forget about me, I love you. Forget about me, I love you. It's so deeply rooted in our human experience and needs to be deeply rooted in our human experience. Who in your family needs to be forgiven? Who in your family needs to be reached out to? Who do we need to look at in the bigger picture and just let things go? And be who we know we're called to be, which is people in relationship and communion with each other, loving each other as God intends. Let's look at some questions today for our biblical passage, Mark chapter 6, 1 through 6. What's the message or story here today? What's the good news that you find in this passage? What verse or image speaks to you the most? In our gospel passage today, they don't believe in Jesus. They doubt him. Have you ever felt in your life that people don't believe in you, that people doubt you? They put Jesus' extended families and struggles and weaknesses to put Jesus down. Have you ever had this experience where people look at struggles in your own family or in your own family's history and they just shift that all to you? Why is it hard to talk about Jesus to our immediate family and friends? It's easier to talk to a stranger than it is to talk to a family member. What are practical ways to increase your faith? And then what might be one way that you can act upon this Sunday's readings? Thanks for joining us for Alive. Remember, all these questions are down below in the description. You can also find them at allsaintscatholic.net. God bless you and enjoy this 14th Sunday of Ordinary Time. For those of you who are following what's happening here at All Saints Parish, you know that this is the last weekend that I will be pastor of All Saints Parish solely. I will be soon the pastor of 3 other parishes with a brother priest, and we will continue these great efforts here to evangelize and to be present to our online community. But just be patient with us as we make adjustments, as we try to figure out how God is calling us best to serve. But please pray for me throughout this upcoming week, and know my prayers daily for you. God bless, and let's keep the faith alive. Amen.